So officially welcome. I think officially it's day 6 today. And we're going to do 2 code of activations. This is kind of like the activation 6 and 7. And so we're just bundling them up a little bit, because if you get a private activation with me, I do 2 to 4 activations depending on the type of session and how long, how long that you and I are working together. And so if you just come in for like a reading, we use some tarot cards, we figure out what's going on. I get honed in on me for soul realignment. There's certain codes that I generally pick from, as well as, and I'm actually being reminded to tell you guys, this is changing to something called soul alchemy for 2020 and beyond. Because I'm integrating the codes of awe in the soul realignment program, I decided to switch the name and to kind of help it encompass so much more, and that is soul alchemy. So yeah, if you want any more information on those that include personal activations, please let me know. So, okay. So today I mentioned we're going to do a couple things. I've got my tea. I need to remember to have that in front of me because it's cooling off, and it would be nice to have some sips of it. So we're going to work with this first code. I usually use in combination with another code, so it's kind of nice that here I am showing up and I'm activating this within me as I work with you. But it's kind of nice to mix it up and to use codes in tandem with other codes. So without further ado, let's start looking at this beautiful code. Where is it for me to see? There it is. There it is. Say it with me now. Just join in as you look at the code. This code of awe is the absolute guilt removal code of awe. And, we humans, just everybody, we carry this sort of low-level frequency of guilt. Even if we didn't do anything wrong, it's that we weren't doing something right enough. We're guilty over not doing something right enough. And this comes in with our need for approval. It's coming from a place, mainly a childhood place, and that's why I have tea, because I'm battling a little scratchy cough. So I'll try to get that under control. But this is something that comes to us, this guilt from an early age, over just not being able to be exactly as we were supposed to be as children for our parents. Maybe cold water will help. Hold on. A little sip of cold water. And so this guilt, it rears its ugly head as we go through the process of trying to change the way we talk to ourselves, our internal self-talk. We can be so critical and so hurtful oftentimes, and it comes from this place, this deep level of this. It's almost a sacred wound of guilt and shame, and the need and the desire for forgiveness. And so this absolute guilt removal code of awe, it really comes to help us recognize when life is being our greatest teacher, and when we can utilize an experience beyond that which we originally thought that experience was all about. You look more deeply into it, and it can release some of those feelings that you have, that you might be carrying over, these feelings of guilt and shame and things like that. But honestly, once you're able to look more deeply at that for yourself, it's really where you in turn take responsibility. And when you take more responsibility for creating the life that you want, not letting things from your past, or maybe even things from your present where you're trying to live up to certain standards that are like not really applicable, make you feel shameful or guilty in any way. So it's quite interesting the way all this can go together. Let me go ahead and read what the Code of Awe book. And again, if you're new to these codes, let's start over there. Maybe you're just popping on the first time today. But if you're new to these codes, this code is a living consciousness code, these codes of awe. And they take into consideration certain frequencies, certain colors, certain word intentions. And as you're looking at them, really try to relax your eyes in such a way that you're almost looking through the picture. And the picture will become sort of three-dimensional for you, and it will start to move and pulse, or just different aspects of it will become highlighted. The hearts really become highlighted. When you first look at this, to me, it looks like maybe a flower right there in the middle with a star. But when I'm relaxing my eyes into it, it's the place where these petals really connect, certain spheres, and it looks like a heart. And so it's really taking you back into that heart space as well. Guilt is a hopeless gestalt of thoughts whose job is to take you out of the present moment, where you cannot necessarily take actions to make amends and move forward when you're outside of this present moment, when you're away from the experience of the now. We're born to support each other. We're born to support ourselves. We are here to be our best friend and our best cheerleader. And this code can help serve us in reconnecting with that part of ourselves. That's the heart. Those are the hearts. It helps us draw all sense of self-righteousness or righteousness, any ignorance. Helps us let go of those pretenses that seem to shape the way we act and interact within our relationships with others. So go ahead and look at this code. Go ahead and take a nice deep breath in. Let it go. Keep your eyes open. Let's take a nice deep breath in. We're working through some deep, deep emotional baggage and emotional wounding. So breathe in. While you're looking at this code, exhale again in. We're going to experiment with our breath in the next code. But with this one, we're just going to inhale, exhale, and then close your eyes. Once you've looked at this code for quite a while, you've not looked at anything else, breathing deeply, close your eyes and breathe in this code through your crown chakra. Breathe it in right through the top of your head. And you might even see it in your third eye as you close your eyes, kind of just like right there on your forehead, between your eyebrows. So allow this code to rest on top of you like a crown for a moment. Just breathe easily here. This crown is emanating, this guilt removing crown of awe, this code of awe is removing all attachments that you have to previous experiences that you're not able to let go of because of guilt. You can use this code to offer yourself that forgiveness. You can even use this code when requesting energetic forgiveness from another person. If you're not able to request that in person, you can use this code and send this code in your mind's eye to them, receiving your intention of forgiveness. All this can help with the guilt. So imagine this code is sort of surrounding you. It's going to actually surround all of your energetic body, all of your physical body, out into your aura space. So this is going to capture your emotional body, your mental body, your spiritual body, your different levels that make up your aura, because we really want to let it wash clean our aura. So go ahead and breathe in. And then when you breathe out, imagine you're sending it all the way down. And it's bathing you in this beautiful light, this purpley, pinky light with the radiant bits of orange. Go ahead and let it fall all the way down around your feet. This is a beautiful code, just acting like a blanket around our energetic bodies and our physical body. You can use this code anytime you start to feel guilty or anxious, whenever you feel like you're not integrating things from the past, lessons that you should have learned, when you're drawing into the same experiences over and over again, this code can help you process those. Go ahead and open your eyes and look at the code again. The opposite of guilt is responsibility. And it is time with this code, as you look at it once more, to be fully responsible for your creation, your words, your decisions, and to move forward, creating a responsible venue of your life where you and others can find peace by doing the right thing. Just really easy. I'm working with these codes on a really easy level. Not going through it too aggressively. We get really deep when we do our personal code activations in my sessions. I go through your different chakras. But these ones, I just want to make sure that everybody, even if you're new to it, you can take advantage of these codes. And especially while I'm going to do a second one here. And this one's really cool. I want to talk to you, give you a little mini lesson in I am affirmations. There it is. So maybe you can let me know if you're watching. Hey, Dominique. If you've heard of this phrase, this I am. It's a very powerful sort of phrase that you can use when you're affirming. And and it's so powerful that when we're affirming the negative thing, I'm a shitty mom, or I'm a crappy friend or daughter or whatever it might be. That's very affirming in a negative way. And so I wanted to spend some time today, sort of giving us this code is all about repatterning the way we talk to ourselves, the way we communicate with ourselves, the way we use our affirmations. And affirmations are so good, not only for us, these I am affirmations, but they're so beneficial for children. And this code is actually really gentle, and it's easy for you to use these codes on behalf of your children. You're kind of like the proxy for them. Especially if you can imagine it, circulating through their energetic body. As you draw it into your body, you imagine it doing the same thing to theirs. My little baby misses me. My husband's going to come grab him, hopefully soon. So, okay. So this code, this is a beautiful code. Let me get it up on the screen. I am affirmations. Oh, before I take the big video away, I want to show you this book. This book was written by Yvonne Delafleur many years ago. She even said when I bought it, she's like, oh, I've learned so much more about parenting since that point. And it's because we never stop learning. But there's so much wisdom in this book. It's called The Positive Child. The Positive Child. And there's the little bit that we're going to go through here. Where is it with this? I wanted to read you about being a positive child. And this is the kind of little snippet that you can experience if you get this sort of book. These are sort of inspirational thoughts, prayers, intentions that you can say. So let me go ahead and I'll put the code up while I'm reading this. Why not? Let's get going. Let's look at this beautiful code. So go ahead and just look at it. I'll introduce it to you in just a moment. This is the thought here on being a positive child. I always have a choice. And with my choices, I can create more love inside me and a more positive experience of who I am in the way that I am. No matter how much I am told what to do or how to feel, I will never stop being positive as a way of life. Life is simple. Positive thinking is simple. I can choose to create my thoughts to be simple as well. Being the powerful, loving being that I am, I choose the choiceless choice of positive thoughts in the way of light. I am the embodiment of life and freedom. My choices are valuable and honored. I am a positive child, a whole human being. I am aware of my choices. And with this awareness, I choose to remain open in my heart. I can choose. I am love. I am positive. So this is, I love reading them. Like, I've read this once. I'm probably gonna have to pull it out and read it again. I'll give you a little hint. Sometimes I use these books that have, like, they are easy to get through. They've got just a lot of little almost thoughts, journal entries almost written into a book that were inspired and channeled in. And I use it as my bathroom book because I don't go through it too fast. I have like just a couple minutes in the morning, and I grab my book and I take it into the bathroom and I read it, and there's the hint. There's a hint. That's how I get so much reading in with various books. So I was going to say I won't take total credit for having all these endless amounts of time to read. So this code, we're going to work with this one like very similar to the way we worked with one. I can't remember what day it was, but I'm going to play some music in the background, and I'm going to read affirmations, because this is called the Higher Self Hypnotic Subconscious Repatternings and Installation of New High Frequency Belief System Code of All. Say that 5 times fast if you can. I could barely even fit it just in the corner of the code without having it take up like a ton of space. So this code is ideal to use with guided hypnosis. And this is what we're going to do. We're just going to stare at this code, you guys, because you can start to see, the different parts of this code that start to come alive and that become known to your vision. Like, I didn't really know there was kind of a circle there in the center, but I really can see it now that I look at this code. And I wasn't aware when I initially looked at this code that I could see some lines kind of, outward. It just looked like purplish, bluish circles radiating outward. But now I can see some definite, almost like darker lines. It's like anchor points for this code. So go ahead and watch this code. Let me get the music going. I'm using 396 hertz frequency, and it's been made into music here. At 396 hertz, letting go of fear, guilt, regret, negative emotions, negative patterning, letting go of all of that. So this code can be used for ideally 3 minutes at a time. You can be saying affirmations. If you have a set of affirmations that you have, you can record yourself saying certain affirmations, or you can use this particular recording. And I'm going to say the positive child affirmations and then the positive parent affirmations as well. So you'll hear they're similar, but the first one I say is for the child. So you can imagine your child, picture your child as you're looking at this. And that's all we're doing. We're simply meditating with our eyes open on this code. I am it's the same. I am. You don't even have to say anything after. For the child. I am alive. For the parent. I am life. For the child. I am aware. And the parent. I am consciousness. I am beautiful. I am beauty. I am real. I am reality for the child. I am truthful for the parent. I am truth for the child. I am grateful for the parent. I am gratitude for the child. I am responsible for you, the parent. I am responsibility. I am unique. I am uniqueness. I am smart. I am wisdom for the child. I am constant from the parent. I am consistency for the child. I am patient for the parent. I am patience. See, they're very similar. I am sharing. I am sharing. Sometimes they're the same. I am loving. I am loving for the child. I am courageous for the parent. I am courage for the child. I am light for the parent. I am enlightenment, child. I am caring, parent. I am compassion for both. I am a miracle. I am a miracle. The child. I am creating in the parent. I am creation for both. I am special. I am special. The child. I am silent. The parent. I am silence. The child. I am laughing. The parent. I am laughter. I am respectful. I am respectful. I am confident. I am confidence. I am trust. I am trust. For the child, I am attentive. For the parent, I am attention. The child, I am choosing. The parent, I am a choice. The child, I am watching. The parent, I am a witness. For both, I am positive. I am positive. I am smiling. I am a smile. The child. I am persistent. The parent. I am persistence. I am you. I am all. I am powerful. I am empowerment. I am one. I am oneness. I am. I am. How powerful I am. Inside me there is so much power, even more than a superhero. The power of my heart is endless. It guides me to be clear about my choices and how best to use my wisdom wherever I go. My power within lets me know when I should be brave, and it lets me know how good it is to speak the truth. The more I create truth in my life, the more powerful I become. This power is great because it comes from inside my being. It is available all the time, and my wisdom is the key to open it. I am a powerful being who embraces this power with love, bliss, and joy. I celebrate my power within. I am a powerful being. Those were some samples there of affirmations, things that you can use as you're meditating. So I want to thank you for being here tonight. For those that popped on, I'm just going to check back in with the live stream. Hopefully it's here. Am I all caught up? Yes. Dominique's here. Hi, Crystal. I am a powerful being. This is so powerful to use these I am affirmations. And I gave you some ideas of the ways that you can use them with your kids. And guys, I like, if we're having a bad morning and I want my kid to be more of a certain way, I'll just say, you are respectful. But I'll have them say it like, I'll say, I am respect. And I'll say, hey, can you say that too? And they'll repeat after me. I am respect. I am respectful. So you have them say it. You're not just telling them, because there's so much of us being told. It's really having them own it, and they can stand in their power. So these are just different ways to use the codes, and if it works for you, go ahead and use it. And if you want to use that code and visualize it going through your third eye, inhaling it through your third eye, and working it down to different chakras, go ahead. Absolutely. This is definitely something where if you want to install some new powerful statements, you can really use it in your solar plexus as well. You can send that code there to help really activate these powerful statements, these I am statements, these I am affirmations in your life. So have a wonderful evening. I will be back again tomorrow. I am doing a very special solstice activation tomorrow. We'll do 2 codes again. I like that. I'm gonna find 2 amazing codes to make up for not being able to come on every single day this week. And we'll just keep you getting your 12 codes of December, maybe with fewer sessions is all. Have a very good night. Thank you.